What's up, guys? We are back once again, and we are going to be, of course, talking about, some of the game awards. Now, honestly, guys, I'm going to go ahead and be honest here. I normally don't vote. I don't like voting in general because I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but every time when I vote, it like no matter what it is, whether it is for politician wise or anything entertainment having to do with anything. My own personal view, they don't, never wins. Never wins. Rarely ever wins. It's like one in a million. I actually am happy for who wins, and I can say, hey, I voted for, this particular individual, or I voted for this, particular genre. But first off, I will say congratulations to Naughty Dog. Congratulations to The Last of Us with the cast and crew of the game. Now, I will say this: am I happy that they won? Yes and no, because again, I like The Last of Us. I love The Last of Us, but does it deserve Game of the Year? Out of my opinion, I don't think so, because there were tons of issues with this game, from a narrative standpoint to a gameplay standpoint, and everyone. Okay, first off, I'm gonna say this right now. Uh, Anyone that was attacking Laura Bailey for, of course, her playing as Abby, who, again, spoilers, who kills the main character in the Last of Us franchise, aka Joel. You know, when we all saw that, I'm gonna go ahead and say this now. When we all saw that as a community, I cannot tell you how many were pissed off because Naughty Dog did this, and it's for a narrative standpoint, or no, you could have done something completely different. You could have had him injured. You could have had him, missing an arm, something, but you didn't. You're like, okay, well, we're just gonna kill him, and then Abby, we're gonna play as Abby, who killed him, and you're gonna have to deal with it. It's like, bro, are you kidding? Are you on something? Are you on drugs? What the hell? Because honestly, why should I play as a character who, did this? Like, why should I play as that character when all I know that she did was kill a character that I played as in the very first game, that I got very fond of, that I enjoyed, that I felt very connected to, who I wanted to, you know, and that's what really upset me, was because we killed off a great character. And I don't understand the reason why they did that, even though they say, oh, it's for a narrative standpoint, which I think is total BS, but again, that's my own personal opinion. Now, again, with fans attacking Laura Bailey, who played Abby, is absolutely hinderous. I don't like that. I'm not for that. I am not, condoning that. I think that it was absolutely disgusting that people want to attack someone, even though that that is her job to play as a character. It is not. She has no control over what the writers, the developers say. She has no say, unfortunately. To my knowledge, she had no say over what happened. She was just a voice actor. She had no control over what the character did, other than just voicing that individual. Now, from the gameplay perspective, I did enjoy the gameplay, but at the same time, I did not enjoy the gameplay because it felt like they were just doing the same thing, like we've seen from, it's basically they put Uncharted with this for the gameplay perspective, if you really look at it, which, again, I think a lot of people did confer and say, yeah, this happened, or yeah, it was like this, but a lot of people, including myself, I will say, was here and going, okay, why exactly is this the game of the year? Now, I've had a lot of people say, "Oh, you're a noob. You're upset, because you don't understand the story." Okay, first of which, most of y'all who have probably played this game have probably played it, way later down the line. I did not have a PS3. I was not fortunate. So any of y'all were fortunate to have a PS3. Good for you. I did not. I was not able to get a PS3. At the time, I didn't really want a PS3, but I always wanted to play The Last of Us, and when I finally did get to play it, I was very fortunate to play it on a buddy of mine's console. And then once I beat it, I was very happy that I was able to play it. And then I was like, okay, I'll get behind this. I want to play it. And then I was not able to play it again. So like I said, I was very fortunate to play that. And then when a lot of people want to say, oh, hey, man, you don't know nothing about this. Dude, first of which, I was able to buy the game on PS4, which I was able to beat again, which, again, Last of Us first one will always be a classic out of my, I think out of a lot of people's personal opinion, as well as also a fact, because, again, a lot of people did enjoy that game, and it was very near and dear to not just the hearts of fans, but PlayStation fans as well as Naughty Dog fans. And I've been following Naughty Dog's work ever since, the first Crash Bandicoot game. So, again, I know my history, I know my games, so, and I've been posting my own personal comments, how I feel towards the character, not related to the character, but to the game. And again, I am proud that they won, but again, I just don't think that they deserve a full win. I don't think that deserves Game of the Year. Because again, some games can be very direct, some can be twisting, and a lot of times it can be a good story, whether it is twisting, whether you are trying to it be straightforward. It all depends on what exactly you're trying to do. But again, it's the fans at the end of the day that make this, a great product. It is not, and again, a lot of people are going to say this, and again, it could be right, could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not behind the scenes. So a lot of people could say, hey, guess what? Hey, Naughty Dog was paid. You could be right. You could be wrong. Not Naughty Dog, but the M Awards could have been paid off. It is possible. It's very possible they were paid off. There's a lot of speculation on what's going on because, again, they could have been paid off. They couldn't. I mean, there's no evidence to say that they were. But again, all the ones that anyone that may say, "Oh, well, I'm salty," or I'm this or that. Dude, no, I'm not. I'm very... I observe. I observe what I'm playing. I observe what I'm listening to. I observe what the fandom and a community states. And I can guarantee you that all these people that are defending the game, saying, "Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's this." Dude, there is no such thing as a perfect game. I can say that with a smile in my heart as well as a straight face. There is no such thing as a perfect game. No matter how much you love that game, no matter how much you played it, there is no game in this world that is perfect. Whether it is story, gameplay, graphics, whether it is the writing, there is no such thing as a perfect game. So anyone that wants to say, "Oh, The Last of Us Part 2 is a perfect game," okay, fine. In your eyes, that's a perfect game, but not in my eyes. And just because it's not in my eyes does not mean you can attack me or somebody else. That's not right. And again, if you think that, then you have a lot of growing up to do. And then again, you actually need a life, because if you are going to attack someone because they think, "Oh, this game is this or this is that," I'm not attacking any of you guys. So if someone says, "Oh, well, you're being hypocritical because you're saying this, but you're saying this," dude, I'm stating the fact of what my opinion is of this game, from my personal experience of this game, and what exactly I'm seeing from the community. And I can guarantee you, most of the ones that are defending it are probably the 10% out of the 80% who did not care for what happened in this game. Again, there could be a third one, but again, there's no concrete evidence that there may be a third one as of yet, until Naughty Dog states, "Hey, we're going to make a Last of Us Part 3. But with the way Part 2 ended, and also what they did, killing Joel off, having, with, having, a family and all this, it's like, what happened? What happened here? And a lot of us are upset because we don't know exactly what's going on. And, Ellie becoming, a step parent to, Diane's kid, Diana's kid, and we have Tommy and their relationships all over the place, and we don't know. We know we lost all these other characters, and we don't know exactly what's going to happen with Abby and Liv. So don't know. I mean, they may just do a sequel to that game with just Abby and Liv at some point. So I don't know, but I'm gonna give you guys my own personal what I think should have won Game of the Year and what Game of the Year game is to me, whether you deal with it or not. And I'm gonna go ahead and say it's gonna be Ghost of Tsushima. It's gonna be Ghost of Tsushima, no matter what you may think. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll make a video on that. And we'll talk soon.